Welcome back everyone to viralstocks.io. Guys, we have done it again. We have had another absolutely massive winner on this channel, and that obviously was Redbox, ticker symbol RDBX. Can't thank you guys all enough for all the positive comments on our last YouTube video, on our last couple of YouTube videos. I can't tell you how many times we got, this is the most underrated channel on YouTube. Thank you so much, made a ton of money on Redbox. So of course you guys are more than welcome. That is our mission here. That is what we do here on viralstocks.io. For over 5 years, we have been providing this service to all of our investors to help you guys capitalize on short-term trading opportunities in the market, simply enough to make as much money as possible in a relatively short amount of time. That is our goal for you guys, and we have been absolutely crushing it lately, even when the overall market, like SPY, just continues to drop lower and lower, just continues to break through each support level every single day. So absolutely great that we're able to capitalize on all of these returns. So if you guys have not already signed up for viralstocks.io so you can get our completely free email and text alerts for all of our penny stocks, make sure you do that. So if you click the link in the description below, or it will be pinned in the first comment, you guys can enter in your email here at viralstocks.io/signup right here to receive our NASDAQ and NYSE penny stock alerts. Then like I said, I highly suggest you also enter in your phone number here so you can get these alerts faster, I should say, and also more efficiently. Sometimes emails go to spam and whatnot, but great way to capitalize on opportunities there. Of course, we cannot guarantee anything. We are not financial advisors whatsoever. All I can say is what our history has done, and we're 100% on our alerts, no questions asked. So shout out to all you guys that have been able to capitalize on that. But today we're going to be talking about Redbox, and also, Redbox, you could say, is not the opportunity anymore. This stock has already went up so much. Could it go up higher? Well, we are going to look at some TA to figure out if it can go up higher. But at the end of today's video, I am going to be going over another stock. This is a stock that we have already covered on the channel, but it has a huge catalyst coming up on May 10th. So I'm going to go over that stock in today's video. But as we can see, Redbox up 50% on the day. Now, it took a bit of a drop off here, but this stock hit $11 on the dot, $11 per share today. We've been talking about this stock since it was around $3 per share. And as you guys can see, if we go down to somewhere around $3 or so, we may have been, we'll just start at $3.92 there, even high. That's 117% gains. And we were talking about the stock before that. So I think 350-ish was when we talked about it on this channel. So if you guys were able to capitalize on those gains, you were able to capitalize on about 150% gains. We've been going over all the articles, all the Reddit articles on how this was a short squeeze candidate, how it reminded us of GME and AMC, how the short interest was absolutely through the roof, and ultimately we were able to capitalize on a great opportunity. Truly, the numbers were there, the data was there. It was hard to say that Redbox was not going to have a short squeeze. Now, we are going to answer the question, could it keep going? What should we do now, right? That is the biggest question to answer. But first here, let's take a look at some updated numbers, because this is kind of going to help us to determine, can this keep going, right? So as we can see, 51.26% of the free flow is currently sold short. 96 million of the float is on loan. 1.2 million exchange reported short interest. You can see the cost to borrow, astronomical number. Borrowed shares 1.9 utilization 100%, which is one of the best numbers I see on here, and it is also on the threshold list. So great stuff there, but let's answer the question now. Is Redbox going to keep going up? And for that, I'm going to jump over to my charts. First, I want to say no one has any idea if Redbox is going to keep going up or not, but we can look at a mixture of technical analysis as well as short squeeze situations to ultimately determine if it will, right? But what I do want to say is those of you that have been following along with this channel, those of you that have been in Redbox since $3.55 or so, it is definitely time, not financial advice, just my opinion, but it is time to take some profit. In fact, I was saying take profit around $6 per share, so you could ultimately pull out your initial investment and let those free shares ride, right? That is the most important thing, is to let those free shares ride. Right now, you could have been riding with completely free shares. If the stock goes down, oh well, all your money is already out of it. And if it goes up, well, your YOLOs were playing off. And in this case, your YOLOs would have played off extremely well, right? As we can see, the high of the day was up at $11 per share. But taking a look at some support and resistance levels, right? The first one here was 5.2-ish. That's what we've been talking about for quite a while, right? After it was able to break 5.2 on Friday, I was very concerned with this level right here, which was at about 6.2, because it also matched perfect with the 200 EMA. Now, what ultimately happened, well, two things were going to happen. We were either going to get rejected very hard of this, because as you can see, the daily close of the daily candle was below this line, so we did get rejected there. But if we were able to break above, it was definitely going to rocket pretty hard, and that's exactly what it did. This thing, I mean, took off today all day long, even in the pre-market, everything. But after we were able to break that line, then there was a few lines up here, right? All day we were fighting against the 9.2 level. We could not break this 9.2. Once we did, we had a beautiful squeeze up to about $11 and ultimately got rejected there. Now, I am a tad bit concerned right now because we are below the 9.2 line here. So we're trending below it. We're below the 200 EMA. Ultimately, the next level of support could be back down at about 6.2. I was hoping we would catch support up here, but we could catch support around 6.2. We're just ultimately going to have to see what happens here. But if you guys are in Redbox, it's always good to take profits. Take profits the whole way up, right? Would I get in right now? Personally, absolutely not. When we look at the daily chart here, when we look at, you can see the daily chart RSI. When we look at the 4-hour RSI, I mean, when we look at the 1-hour RSI, let's go down to the 1 hour here. It is way, way, way overbought, right? And stocks need to flow. So ultimately, this stock is going to come back down. When it's overbought like this, it's got to come back down. May it shoot up tomorrow and Wednesday? Maybe, but ultimately it does need to come back down, right? So I would think a pullback is definitely in sight for Redbox, but hey, who knows? Who knows what retail investors have in mind, right? But anyway, let's move on here. That is enough about Redbox. Well, I have one more thing to cover here on Redbox. This is 14 things to know amid a trading halt. So if you guys were watching Redbox this morning, the stock got halted not once, but twice on the way down and also on the way up, right? Obviously, this stock has been trending all over social media. Tons of chatter about it. StockTwits, Twitter, YouTube. You can see here, we've recently seen Redbox undergo a similar short squeeze, which was when the CEO was stepping down. That pretty much brought this stock on the map. I talked about it, I think, a day later, you know, after it ran quite substantially and we were seeing some of the potential in it, and obviously it just kept on running. But this is a pretty good article here. Now, there's other articles coming out saying, you know, Redbox, big gains, but not a short squeeze. Hey, you can call it what you want. All we call it is gains on this channel. So we were able to make great gains on Redbox. And once again, just shout out to everyone that was able to capitalize on that. If you guys want to get our stock alerts for the future here, make sure you're signed up at viralstocks.io right here so you can enter in your email. And then also on the next page, enter in your text message and download our free penny stock ebook. But let's move on here because I do have one more stock to share with you guys that I personally think could be one of the next big stocks here. Now, this is ticker symbol VERU. This stock is already absolutely took off, right? We were in this stock. We made money on this stock, right? When it went from $4 to $12 based off some good FDA news. Remember, this is related to COVID, so a very, very hot topic. But now we're seeing this just today. FDA has granted VERU a pre-emergency use authorization, EUA, meeting date for positive, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but anyways, a phase 3 COVID-19 study. The important part here is that this is happening on May 10th. And if we do see some important stuff come out here, some good stuff come out here, like that they got it or anything like that, it is going to be a huge catalyst for this stock. Now, we didn't see much movement today, which was a little bit of surprise. This could be a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. So you do want to ultimately be careful. And that's why you can, you know, sign up at Viral Stock. So if we see it, if we see the catalyst, because we don't just look for catalyst, but that is a main thing. We want catalyst to meet price action and to ultimately come up on our scanner. When all three of those things happen, then we usually, you know, we'll send out an alert. And, you know, we try to give you guys 1 or 2 a week or so. But regardless, May 10th is going to be a big day here for ticker symbol VERU. We're just going to have to see what happens here. But keep an eye out on this ticker until May 10th. Now, the point is, every day, every single day of the week, stocks run, right? I mean, you can see FRGE here ran 84% just in the last 5 days. Just today, 44%. So stocks run. I mean, Redbox squeezing there. We were able to catch that one, right? So if you guys just want to get some of these, obviously there's a ton of value in the channel. We provide you guys a ton of value on this channel with all the different stocks we talk about. We've hit some insane winners on this channel. CEI, IMPP, INDO, muln just not too long ago, BRQS, even sooner ago, and then now Redbox. I mean, tons of stuff. VERU is one of them, right? But if you guys want to take that a step further, make sure to sign up at viralstocks.io so we can get you guys those penny stock alerts for free. NASDAQ and NYSE sent straight to your email and straight to your text message. But that is all I have for you today, guys. We'll see what happens with this market. It's trending down now, but who cares? There's so many opportunities within the penny stock world, which is where we live. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you in today's video, and I will see you in the next one.